All right, this is going to be a quick video. Basically, I wanted to show you the enrollment history and the execution logs and how the notes work. So what I did was, let's go into here, and I created a new contact, a new staff person. Instead of Trip, I sent it to me because I don't have access to Trip's email, right? Then what I did was I went into marketing, under the automations, and I went in under the automation that we just built in the last video and the test demo workflow. And instead of sending or assigning Trip as the user, I just changed it to me. This way, when I'm doing my testing, I'll get all the emails and text messages. Okay? Now, the complex part is I'm going to be the prospect and I'm going to be the agent, right? So I've made some nomenclature in here. When the email gets out, I know that it's coming to the agent, stuff like that. So let's get in here and test this out. So that was the 3.0 brochure. There it is, the 0.30. So go there, right? So that's that. And I want to go into sites and brochures, and it's the 0.03 Medicare bio. And we're going to open this up. It doesn't have to be allocated to a web page or anything. We're just going to test it. Okay. So we know this, is not a functional funnel or anything. We're just going to test it out. And we're going to send it to my normal work email address. And this is the test message. And we're going to check that off and we're going to click submit. So now we got to see whether the automation worked out, right? So let's go into my email address and we'll make sure that that automation worked out. Okay, I opened up my email and I did get the MFG Plus demo account, right? And it's here. Now you see this big yellow thing. Be careful with this message. That's just a Google thing. I'm not an actual registered user. I'm just using a domain name, etc. So that's why you can just ignore this. It doesn't mean anything. It's just say it looks safe, fine, right? And then boom. So the TOOST message went out and it was received. Now let's check on the other side, inside of the campaign or inside the workflow, and let's make sure that that was sent also. So we're going to go to contacts first. Get rid of that yellow message, and we're going to pull up Jeff Widener. That's who I did, and there it is. Thanks for completing the form. Now this account does not have an email. It doesn't have it, but it tried to send it out, right? Thanks for filling out our form. And the text message tried to go out also, so that's fine. Now I want to check under notes. And there it is. The test demo workflow was completed February 18th at 2:41 or 12:41, right? So that's all working. Now, next thing we want to do is go back to the automations. And we're going to go back to the automation, test demo. And we're going to go to the enrollment history, and there I am. And we can see that it's finished. But it doesn't tell me, hey, what were the steps that it went through? That's under the execution log, right? So if I go to the execution log, now we know, okay, boom, it went through everything. So here's that wait step and added to the workflow. We added the note. It assigned it to the user. So if I go onto that user's account, it will be assigned. It added the contact tag, so we'll check that. It sent the email. We already saw that. Internal notification, we'll check that also. We have a wait step completed. We sent the text message and removed from workflow. Okay, so now we're going to go to the user again, go to the contact, not the user. Pull up the contact information. There you go. And we want to make sure that the tag was added. So let's go down to the tagging area. And it was tagged Medicare. So perfect. Right? So it looks like the automation performed flawlessly, except for the fact that we did not have a text message go out because this demo account does not have a phone number on it, right? So that makes sense. And if we look here, trial mode not enabled for this, right? So there you go. So this, because it doesn't have a phone number attached to this demo account, the text message failed. Okay. Now we may also want to fix the spelling on this, but it's just a test message. Okay. So that's how we go in and make sure that everything worked inside of our workflow.